Versus is indeed a new chapter in fine dining with exquisite food for the body and soul. Maribel Linfield takes us into the kitchen for a sneak peek at what's cooking.
This old converted church is now preaching the gospel of a culinary kind. Bread is still broken here, but now it's served right next to some fantastic world-class gourmet cuisine.
I think you will, when you walk in our front doors, that you will probably be amazed that this restaurant is in KW. It's a metropolitan feeling restaurant. When people visit us from the States or Toronto, they all say this is the most beautiful restaurant they've been in. I think our ambiance here is second to none. It's a beautiful venue. We have great food and amazing service.
Tell us about some of these wine dinners I keep hearing about.
We have wine tastings here where we actually bring in the winemaker from the winery itself. Pascal from Larac Wineries in France visited us in, I believe it was in June.
And how often do you do these things?
Well, it's hard to get the winemaker themselves to come to a function. As soon as we hear that they're in our area, we ask them to come here and do a dinner as quickly as we can.
So you really believe in what you're doing. Why is that?
I really am, Brett as well, believe in a great product that we serve. We use only the finest, freshest products that we can purchase, and we're both so passionate about food and dining.
Tell me a little bit about the menu you've designed for this fantastic place.
I would say our menu is based around mostly traditional French cooking with, we bring in some different influences. We try to use local products as much as possible and bring in a lot of seasonal kind of thing. But traditionally French with nice rich sauces and classical preparations. Twisted, lots of twisted.
What are you going to do for us today?
Today we're preparing our veal dish. We have, starting with the appetizer, we have kind of a variation on a salmon ceviche where we've cured it first. And then for dessert we're going to do a carrot cake done in a bomb mold with a limoncello sorbet that goes with that. And
so a new twist?
Yeah, twisting on different things.
New twist on an old favorite?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll start the pan heating. And just getting that to a nice hot searing temperature. Seasonings, fresh ground pepper, salt, kosher salt, just give it a nice little light seasoning. And just place it into the hot pan. And I'll make 4 turns on that, and then it's ready to go into the oven. I'll transfer the pan because this pan will be a lot hotter. I don't want it to burn in the oven. Now the veal I've taken and cut off about a 4 to 5 ounce portion. It varies depending on how thick it is. And I make a little slit, an incision into the center of the veal, and then just fill that with lobster. We poached off some lobster today, and we'll just clean them out and chop that up. A little bit of seasoning on the lobster and stuff it right inside. Only takes about 15 seconds per side. Turn it all around. It's all good now. And what I can do, transfer that to another pan, and it goes into our oven. And we wait, and that's about 8-10 minutes. And then what I'll do is let it rest during the normal evening service. I have these heat lamps on, and resting meats just sit up here until we're ready for service. So the resting ensures that you're not getting, cutting into a fresh meat that's just been cooked and having it bleed out. It allows everything to settle nicely, so it's a nice presentation. On this plate, with the veal plate, we have 3 different vegetables with butter in a pan. Just kind of toss them around and season them a little bit, and that's the finishing for the vegetables. At this point, our meat's ready to come out, and this is about the timing. This is, you know, Joe's doing his thing, and now we want to let the meat rest for a couple minutes. So I'm just going to reach in and pull that out. And as I said, I'll just set that up there. With the potatoes, it's a Béarnaise potato, fancy mashed potato, breaded in almond crust. And what we've done is taken some caramelized onions and some herbs and put that in with the mashed potato as well. A little bit of egg yolks to richen it, and then that's just breaded in a almond and panko crust. So we'll set up 2 of them, and then the vegetables go on there. Joe's done his part. He's ready for me, and I come over with the sauce. Set that right down in the center there. I'm going to make 2 slices on it. It's a nice medium rare. I bring it over, and I'll just stack this nicely on the plate. And that's our veal plate.
Ooh, sinful food in a heavenly environment. Verses in Kitchener will lead you into temptation. And it's all right here on Grand River Living. Debbie, I'm so looking forward to trying this.